Yo, what's up? This is Patrick from Guy in the Cube, and in this 2-Minute Tuesday, I'm going to give you a quick update on conditional formatting for visual titles. All right, so in a 2-Minute Tuesday, you usually head right over to my laptop, but I want to set the stage for this. Just give me a second, all right? So when I posted the initial video on conditional formatting for visual titles, people had so many questions about, hey, Patrick, what if I multi-select? What if I enable multi-select on my slicer? I want to display a list of everything that's selected. So I answered a few questions, and actually Alberto and I did a video on how to handle this really elegantly. It handles ranges or it handles gaps. It does it really nice. You guys can go check out that video. But I decided to do a video just to give you guys a quick update to show you how to do it. If you're not, that enmeshed in DAX, you don't really know that DAX. All right, so instead of all this talking, 2-Minute Tuesday, let's head over to my laptop. Okay, so I have this table here on my screen, and what I like to do is every time someone sets a value, I want to display, every time someone selects year over here, I want to display the years that's selected. Okay, so if they select 2014, 2015, it'll show 2014, 2015. All right, just like that. All right, so how do you do it? All right, so if you remember, if you watched the first video on this, you'll see that I have this measure right here called year title, right? And so let's just get rid of this for now, because I'm gonna make a point with that. All right, so I have this year title here, and selected value all years. If I have a selected value, display that selected value. If I don't, display all years. So let's go set it up, right? If you don't know how to set it up, go watch the video. I'll show you how to do it. So I'm gonna go here, click on my table, I'm gonna expand this out. I'm gonna go to title. I'm gonna click on the 3 dots here, and I'm gonna choose the value that I want. Pretty easy, right? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Why can't I select the value? Well, there's a limitation. There's 2 limitations, right? Conditional titles aren't supported by R, Python, or the key influences visual. But the bigger limitation that the function or whatever you're doing in that DAX, it must return as a string. Selected value returns any type. And so how do you know, right? If you go into the modeling in the ribbon on that measure, you'll see, let's find that measure. Let's choose that measure that I created. You'll see on the year title, you'll see right there that it says variant. That's not gonna work. It needs to say text. So there's a couple of ways you can solve this. The first way is you can go find functions that return strings, like trim, right? I know I don't have any white space at the beginning or the end, but if I just do this, click check, and you'll see that it returns text. Perfect, that works. Or you can use the format, which also returns a string, and just don't provide a way to format it. And we click check. That works also, okay? Or, right, the best way probably is what you can do is add like a little header, display what this actually is, right? So I can say, I can do this, and this will give me exactly what I need, right? Make it text, but I'm gonna put something in here. I'm gonna say this is, what is this? This is total sales for colon. Right? So now, if I go back to my title and choose my value from the date table, year title, now it selects it, right? So it says total sales for all years. Let's just format this up a little bit, black, and make it a little larger, just so you guys can see. All right, if I choose a year, bam, total sales 2016. But if I choose 2 years, it goes back to all years, because I'm not selecting one value, I'm selecting multiple values. So how do you handle this? Remember, got a couple of videos on how to handle this. Even have one with Alberto showing me how do you do this really elegantly, okay? Or if you don't want to write DAX, you don't want to deal with a whole bunch of DAX, there's an easy way to do this in the desktop using quick measures, right? And I think I did a video on this, but I just want to show you, right? So if you go, choose this, choose the table that you want to do the concatenation on, click it, do quickly, find quick measures, and then in the top box where it says calculation, scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see one called Concatenated List of Values. Just choose it, tell it how many you want to display. I'm going to say, display 7 of them or 5 before you start adding the etc. to it, okay? And let's make it 4, right? And then we're gonna get the value that we want to concatenate, take year, drop it right there, and click OK, right? And if you look at the DAX, concatenate X returns text. So it's perfect. This is gonna work so easy. So now I go back to my table where I want to set this, go back to my title, click on the ellipsis, conditional formatting, change that from year title to my list of year values. And now what you'll see is 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. If I choose 2014, it says etc. All right. And so if you need to, customize this, you can absolutely go in that DAX and change it up and add what you need. It's just like that. It's so easy. They're almost just making it where all you need to do is what? Learn the clicks. All right. So you guys got any questions, comments? You know what to do. Post them in the comments below. It's your first time visiting the Guy in the Cube channel. Hit that subscribe button. If you like my video, give me a big thumbs up. As always, from Adam and myself, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.